my heart goes out to India as the country struggles with the second COVID wave. On April 21st, 2021, India set a record for the most COVID-19 infections in a single day, with over 310,000 new cases in one day, surpassing the previous record set by the United States on January 8th. India is now shattering the records every single day, with about 350,000 new cases and over 2,500 deaths daily as of the time that we are recording this video on April 26, 2021. This surge in infections is causing the shortage of intensive care unit beds, medications, oxygens, and ventilators. Bodies are now piling up in morgues and crematoriums, and authorities have been forced to hold mass cremations at makeshift sites. Currently, the Indian government is working with its state governments to deal efficiently with this situation, tapping all of the resources to aid in treating the COVID patients. But the shortage of supplies like medical oxygen, medications, ventilators is of major concern, and the international community has stepped in to help India fight the second wave of coronavirus. Neighboring countries, China and Pakistan, have both offered help, and they've announced that they are ready to send in supplies. Germany, France, and the United Kingdom are also sending equipment to make medical oxygen, and the UAE stands in solidarity with India and displayed the Indian flag and the text #StayStrongIndia on the Burj Khaleefa Tower in Dubai. Now, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Last year, around this time, when America was struggling with the COVID pandemic, President Trump requested Prime Minister Modi for the COVID drug hydroxychloroquine, which India sent to the United States immediately. And now, India is in trouble, and it is time for the United States to give it back to our good friend, India. The US President Biden tweeted and called Prime Minister Modi today to assure him that the United States is with India during these difficult times and will immediately send all of the materials required to deal with COVID-19. Vice President Kamala Harris also tweeted that the US will be working with India and will be sending supplies to help India deal with this difficult situation. Now, the United States National Security Advisor, Mr. Jake Sullivan, spoke with his Indian counterpart, Mr. Ajit Doval, and assured him of sending in the materials needed to deal with COVID. The statement from the U.S. National Security Council, NSC, spokesperson said that the U.S. is working around the clock to deploy the resources and supplies to India, and the U.S. will also make immediately available the raw materials required for Indian manufacture of the Covishield vaccine. This is so awesome, and I also humbly request President Biden to send the surplus COVID vaccines to India. Now, as you all know, my parents are from India, and I am an Indian American, and I am very confident that the United States of America will help India in its need, and that both of these countries will continue to fight the global COVID pandemic together, as we all are like one family. I am very thankful for the United States President Biden and his administration for the helping hand at the hour of need to India, and proving a friend in need is a friend indeed. With this help, I am very confident that the people of India will defeat this coronavirus disease. So, stay strong, India. Love you, Akash.